Welcome you all in lecture number 24 of Engineering Mathematics 1 MTL 1025. In this lecture we will going to discuss beta function. Okay. So see what is beta function? Beta function with two parameter, say m and n. Beta mn is equal to integral 0 to 1. See the limit of integral 0 to 1 x to the power m minus 1 x to the 1 minus 1 minute, please wait. So beta of mn is equal to integral 0 to 1 x to the power m minus 1 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 dx. Okay, so this is the beta function. Okay, now see, beta function is symmetric function. Either you write beta mn. What is m and n? M and n are parameter of beta function. These are the parameter of beta function. Okay. Now this function is symmetric function. What is this function? This function is symmetric function. Okay. Now see, this beta mn is equal to beta nm. How you prove it? Replace x by 1 minus y in integral star. Okay, so if we replace x by y, then what is dx? Dx is minus dy. Okay, what is the limit? Limit is 1 to 0. If x equal to 0, then y equal to 1. If x equal to 1, then y equal to 0. X to the power 1 minus n, x to the power m minus 1 means 1 minus y to the power m minus 1. Next, 1 minus x. 1 minus x is 1 minus y, that is plus y, whole to the power n minus 1. What is dx? Dx is minus dy. Okay, so this is equal to integral, and see this minus and this minus is plus. Okay, this minus and this minus is plus. So see, this is the minus. Now, and dx is equal to minus dy. Dx is equal to minus dy. This is 1 minus y whole to the power m minus 1. This minus plus 0 1 1 minus y to the power m minus 1, and this is 1 minus x. 1 minus x is 1 minus 1 plus y to the power n minus 1 and dy. Okay, so this is equal to beta mn. So beta mn is equal to beta nm. This function is symmetric function. So beta function is the symmetric function. Okay. Now beta function beta mn is equal to this one. This is very important result. See how you show that this beta mn is equal to this one. Okay. Now see, let us apply some transformation. Let x is equal to sine square theta or cos square theta. Okay, if x is equal to sine square theta, then what is dx? Dx is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, this is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, then what is x? X is equal to sine square theta. This implies that dx is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta d theta. Okay, then if x equal to 0, then theta equal to 0. If x equal to 1, then theta equal to pi by 2. So limit of the integral is 0 to pi by 2. So x to the power m minus 1. So sine square theta to the power m minus 1 means sine to the power 2m minus 2 theta. So 1 minus x, that is 1 minus sine square theta cos square theta to the power n minus 1. So cos to the power 2n minus 2 theta into dx. What is dx? Dx is 2 sine theta into cos theta. So this is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 sine ki power 2m minus 1 theta cos to the power 2n minus 1 theta d theta. Okay, this is so sorry 2 also. This is equal to beta mn. What is this? This is beta mn. Okay, now come to the relation of beta gamma function. What is the relation between beta and gamma function? beta gamma function, relation between beta and gamma function, beta mn is equal to gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Okay, see what is gamma of m? Gamma of m is equal to integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus t to the power m minus 1 dt. Okay, now if we replace t by x square, see t is equal to x square, then what is dt? Dt is equal to 2x dx. So this is equal to, limit is not changed, 0 to infinity e to the power minus x square, x to the power 2m minus 2 and 1x from here, that is x to the power 2m minus 1 dx. This is equal to gamma m. Similarly, gamma n is equal to 2 times integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus y square, y to the power 2n minus 1 dy. So this is star and this one is double star, right? So this is gamma n and this is gamma of m. Okay, so multiply this gamma m and gamma n. This is equal to 4 gamma m, this one is gamma m, gamma n. So this is equal to 4 times double integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus x square minus y square e to the power minus x square plus y square into x to the power 2m minus 1 y to the power 2n minus 1 dx dy. Okay, so gamma m into gamma n is equal to 4 times 0 to infinity 0 to pi by 2 e to the power, let us write x is equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. Okay, so dx dy is equal to Jacobian, and Jacobian is r dr d theta. Okay, so dx dy is r dr d theta. Now apply the transformation, e to the power minus x square plus y square, that is e to the power minus r square, right? Then x to the power 2m minus 1, what is x? X is r cos theta. So r to the power 2m minus 1 into, okay, cos to the power 2m minus 1 theta. Yes, y to the power, y to the power 2n, y is r sin theta, r to the power 2n minus 1 and sine to the power 2n minus 1 theta dt theta. Then multiplying these two, r to the power 2m plus 2n minus 2, 2m plus 2n minus 2 and 1 minus 2 become minus 1 from this r. Okay, so r to the power 2m plus 2n minus 1, cos to the power 2m minus 1 theta, sine to the power 2m minus 1 theta, right, d theta d. Okay, so separate the integral, 2 into 0 to pi by 2, this thing, into 2 into this one. Okay, what is this? This we know that this is beta mn. What is this integral? This integral is beta mn. Now evaluate this integral. Evaluating this integral, we know that gamma function. What is gamma function? Gamma function is, we know that the gamma function is e to the power minus x to the power n minus 1 dx integral 0 to infinity. Okay, so let us assume r square is equal to u. Then what is 2r dr? 2r is dr is equal to du. What is the limit? Limit is 0 to infinity. R square e to the power minus r square e to the power minus u. R square, what is r square? R square is u. Okay, so write it u to the power m plus n, okay, minus 1. Okay, m plus n minus 1. So write it r to the power 2m plus n, write it in this way, 2 times m plus n minus 1 and minus, right, this is minus 2 and plus 1. Okay, so r square is equal to, I'll write it, r to the power 2 into m plus n into r to the power minus 2. Okay, this r will be cancel, this r by cancel since 1 r is here. So u to the power m plus n, right? Minus 1. So what is this? This is gamma of m plus n. So this is gamma of m plus n. This integral is gamma of m plus n by this way. Okay. So this is beta mn, and this is gamma mn. So finally what we get? We get this thing is equal to beta mn into gamma m plus n. And what is left hand side? Left hand side is gamma m plus n. Then what is beta mn? Beta mn is equal to gamma m gamma n divided by gamma m plus n. Okay, this is the relation between beta and gamma function. Okay, now see, if we want to evaluate this, what is this? Right, compare this with this integral 0 to pi by 2, say beta mn. Okay, beta mn, and this beta mn is equal to gamma m gamma n gamma m plus n. Okay, so 2 into 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power 2n minus 1 theta cos to the power 2m minus 1 theta d theta. Okay, compare this thing with this one. Okay, leave it to now for a moment. See, what is p? P is 2n minus 1. P is equal to 2n minus 1. Then what is n? n is equal to p plus 1 by 2. Similarly, q is equal to 2m minus 1. Then what is m? m is equal to q plus 1 by 2. Okay, so replace left hand side p plus q divided by p plus q. Okay, so this 1 2, the multiple 2, this become 1 by 2, and beta of mn, what is m? m is p plus 1 by 2, m is q plus 1 by 2, and since we know that beta function is symmetric function, either you write first or second, right? No problem. So beta q plus 1 by 2 and beta p plus 1 by 2, right? And solving this, what we get? Gamma of, by the relation of beta function, gamma of m gamma of q plus 1 by 2, gamma of n p plus 1 by 2, 2 times gamma of m plus n. Okay, m plus n is this one. Okay, so the reduction formula we can evaluate from this, but condition is that the limit of the integral is 0 to pi by 2. Okay, similarly we can also evaluate what is the gamma of 1 by 2. Gamma of 1 by 2 is equal to square root of pi. So putting p is equal to 0 and q is equal to 0. See, if we put p equal to 0, q equal to 0, what this becomes? Right? This becomes p equal to 0, gamma 1 by 2. This becomes gamma 1 by 2, gamma 1 by 2. And what is the denominator? 2 times gamma 1. 2 times gamma 1. Okay? 2 times gamma 1. And here p equal to 0, q equal to 0 implies that pi by 2. So 2 and 2 can be cancelled out. Gamma 1 by 2 square is equal to pi. Gamma 1 by 2 is equal to square root of pi. Okay. Now see, what is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to cos theta divided by sin theta. Right? What is cot theta to the power 1 by 2? Cos theta divided by sin theta to the power 1 by 2. It means cos of 1 by 2 theta, sin of minus 1 by 2 theta. Okay, so comparing this integral with this one. Okay, integral 0 to pi by 2 square root of cot theta, that is cos of 1 by 2 theta, sin of minus 1 by 2 theta d theta. Okay, so what is p? P is equal to 1 by 2. What is q? Q is equal to minus 1 by 2. So p plus 1 by 2, gamma of p plus 1 by 2, gamma of q plus 1 by 2, 2 times gamma of p plus q plus 2 by 2. Okay, so putting p is equal to 1 by 2, q equal to minus 1 by 2 here, right? We got this thing. Okay, and later on we will see one result, gamma of n, gamma of 1 minus n is equal to pi by sine of n pi. Okay, and we will solve it. We stop here. In next lecture we will see some more example related to the beta and gamma function.